This is the Math 6 Topic 5 Review Answers. I'm going to try to make these videos as short as I can. A relationship in which there are y units of a quantity for every x units of a quantity, that's called a ratio. That is a thick pen. Let's see if we can make it skinnier. There we go. Okay. An example of that is 2 dogs to 3 cats. And maybe you want to write it like this or something. That's totally fine. The price of a single item is called a unit price. How much would it cost to buy one of them? And then you multiply it by how many you're buying for the total cost. So like in the answer key, it says the unit price of juice boxes that come in a package of 8 for $2 is 25 cents per juice box. So for one juice box. A ratio that compares quantities with unlike units of measurements is called a rate. For example, somebody who can go 10 kilometers in 3 minutes. That's an example of a rate. Then it says, explain how you can convert 52 ounces to pounds. Use vocabulary words in your explanation. There's kind of 2 ways to do it. One way is to just convert it. And when you're converting it, that's when you're using the equal sign. So 52 ounces to pounds. So I know that there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. And I know that I'm dealing with 52 ounces, and I need to figure out how many pounds that is. So the way that you do this is you need to figure out what you would have to multiply by 16 by to get 52. And the way that you figure out what to multiply a number by to get another number is you divide in reverse. So if I did 52 divided by 16, I have a calculator here. Should I know this in my head? Be nice to me. 52 divided by 16 is 3.25. So, no. Cancel 3.25. Come on. Sometimes this gets so tricky. So I know that I would do 16 times 3.25 to get 52. So I need to do 1 times 3.25 to get whatever this is. And then 3.25 actually becomes the answer. So 52 ounces is 3 1/4 pounds. The other way to do it is called dimensional analysis. And in dimensional analysis, that's when you say, okay, I'm dealing with 52 ounces here, and I'm going to multiply it by the number of pounds, the number of ounces in a pound. I'm going to put the ounces on bottom. 16 ounces is 1 pound. Pound is usually LB, but sometimes when I do LB, it looks like 16. So I'm just going to write the word pound. We're using multiplication, and the idea here is that you're going to basically do cross-reducing that you learned at some point in your life. So ounces in the numerator on the first fraction cancels out ounces in the denominator in the second fraction, and the only unit of measurement you're left with is pound. So you do 52 times 1 is 52. Ignore that for a second. It's misleading. I'll tell you why in a minute. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. 1 times 16 is 16, and now you're going to do the division. 52 divided by 16 is 3.25 pounds. notice you end up doing the same thing as you did when you were just finding on this side, when you were just converting from ounces to pounds or pounds to ounces. You ended up doing the same thing. You ended up doing this division either way you did it. So I guess you get to decide, do you like dimensional analysis better, where you're multiplying by a version of a 1 that is flipped upside down? It's weird. Or you could do it this way, which sometimes gets a little more complicated. But I like dimensional analysis better today. Yesterday, I think I liked the other way better.